Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our talk shows. Today I'm going to be the host and our contestant Kian go up to one topic today called Should people be allowed to go barefoot anywhere they want? Okay, let's start. So technically, what do you have to for? If you have no shoes, no slippers, or anything, and you just go like barefoot. So what do you feel like anything and what you should do?
Well, imagine that now I'm going barefoot on the street. I feel like my foot is feeling like it have many problems. For example, like the outer skin, it got damaged a lot. It got burned, it got scratched a lot. That's just one thing. First thing first, I should think that people should create their own shoes. For example, like paper wrap around the like fiber, a thin fiber. That is enough to protect your feet. Why people invented shoes and slipper? They invented shoes and slipper so that people don't feel hurt when they walk. That's the reason why they invented slipper and shoes. You?
Anyways, the importance of it immediately, people support it a lot. So people join up into clubs and factory. They make up shoes. But in which of the details, shoes not to be clearly. Clearly, they're not very strong. Like the fabric is not strong, so it will be not sticky much, and it was pow. Yep. Got being, like not very much, but maybe something like that. But if people be allowed, I would say no, because it would be harm for people. Because like metal, concrete street, it's like they have very not very slippery as many others, not smooth, or it's very rough. So when you walk there, you might get hurt, bleeding, or maybe get a lot of scratch.
That's right. I'm getting that problem because when I play football, I never wear shoes. I play ball with my barefoot, and sometimes I got really deep cut, very deep, and maybe sometimes I have to wrap all around my foot, and this was a kind of problem that I never ever think that's a good idea. Well, this was not just a thing. Eventually, it became one of the baddest. Became one of those ideas to play barefoot. Well, I thought that many people have wear barefoot, like they walk with their own barefoot into the street. Mostly homeless, and I feel like they should have their own shoes, or else they damage their own barefoot. So I think that they should have their own shoes. What's the homeless people? Why don't we make a donation? We raise money, we make a factories, we turn a small area into a factory, we're producing shoes, sell for free for homeless people. That's my first solution. Raising money, creating factories, and helping homeless people to have their own shoes, have their own slipper, so to protect their barefoot from getting hurt. Do you think this is a good idea? If you do, like this video, alright?
So, thank you for your answering. So, my next questions. What would you be for the next solutions? So, indeed, yeah, the answer is correct. The options of supporting and creating a small community to a big community will change, and perfectionists turn from a small government to a big government. After all, it will be much more bigger within like in a group of peoples. Like sometimes like in the small countries, they have no like their property, their taxes are very low. the income is very low. So they would have to wearing barefoot to school. So that was very, very bad.
Well, in many countries, pretty poor country actually.
Wait, wait a minute. So what will you do for the next solutions? What should you do?
Well, I think that many children right now in Africa, they don't have shoes to wear because the family don't have enough money. Well, like I said in the first question, like making donation. But now we don't have ticket to fly all the way to Africa because I'm all the way in Vietnam. If that we make a factory, how can we ship it all the way to Africa? Because I don't have money. So how can we ship it? We need to raise money again, one more time, from the community. Then book a ticket, go there, and give that shoes to those kids. Those kids don't have money. We're like lifesaver for them. We save the life. Because some bleeding, if they can't hold that scratch, bacteria will get inside their legs and then they die because of infectious wound. That's the reason why people should wear shoes to protect their bare feet. It's really important. It's essential to your life. Have you ever thought of that, Win? I think that people should raise money, open a factory, helping the children who don't wear shoes, because just for a better future. Win.
So immediately, as becoming a host, and today for talk shows, we immediately in showing the best other options and creating a big community to a bigger world, to saving up and creating because to encourage people not to do that because it's a bad thing, because just go outside with concrete streets. What if the streets are made by concrete? Yeah, they will be super rough and your feet may get scratches, so it would be bad. So, for my final questions, if you support it, if you have money, what should you do about the street? Will you make it more smoother or rougher?
I think that I'm going to make everything better, upgrade every single thing, even a road. I think that in the future maybe the car maybe don't run on gas anymore, they run on electricity and then they don't release any bad chemical that warming our earth. You know the reason why? Because when our earth is warmer, that means more rain. And when it's rain, it's very slippery. And people when we walk with bare feet, they slip easily. So I think that my solution. My first solution and my second solution it was like the first and the second one, donation. And the third one I have to say it was like everyone should find money, protect your body first, instead of spending on party, instead of any other thing. Spend on your house first. For spending on other thing. And that's it.
So thank you guys so much for joining and listening to our talk shows. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.